welcome to Don Candy TV. This is also an editorial. We are going to tackle corruption cases or corruption matters in our country. Yes, this video is brought to you by the 2 and the 2 producers of quality shea butter, producers of quality and pure natural honey, and producers of tasteful groundnut paste, and also 000'S hair bonnet, producers of quality hair bonnet from quality soap materials. Yes, first we're going to tackle the issue of venture capital. We know the venture capital was introduced by our former president John Kufuor, and it was formed or created to set up funds for unemployed graduates. He later reduced it to unemployed HND holders and diploma holders. Yes, so it was a venture that was created to help create entrepreneurs. So if you're a graduate who lacks job and you write a good business proposal and you send it to venture capital, they were going to help you or assist you with funds so that you set up and you also create jobs. That was the idea, so that we eradicate unemployment in our society or in our system. But here is a case that the venture capital rather became an avenue for corruption. And you know, when this government came in, or the MPP government came in, they brought in Crowe and Associates from the UK to do an audit, that is a forensic audit, on or in some of our various ministries and agencies. This is the same case that has sent the Auditor General and Honorable Yawasaf to court, because Honorable Yawasaf brought in Crowe and Associates and ordered for the payment of $1 million to them. And the Auditor General thought they've not done anything. Sometimes you also see the Auditor General being a diabolically minded person. Yes, though he's been unraveling some fraud or corruption issues, here we support him on that part. But sometimes you can see, especially on that issue, he was diabolic in stating that Crowe and Associates did nothing and we gave them $1 million. Yes, so let's go to the venture capital issue. And last Friday in court, Daniel Duku, who was the CEO for the venture capital, John Mohammed's time, they changed it to National Entrepreneurship Initiative Program, some different name altogether. But it's the same venture capital. And you know, during his tenure, and after the forensic audit, we got to know that almost $42.8 million was missing. A huge sum of, Ghana cedis was missing. 42.8 million Ghana cedi was missing. And actually, when they went to court, he and another 5 people, there were 6 in all, and when they went to court, they all did not accept the charges leveled against them. They pleaded not guilty to the charges, and lo and behold, now Daniel Duku, when he went to court, his lawyers and the Attorney General Department, this case is being presented. The state is represented by Mrs. Obobisa, which is the principal state attorney, and she told the court that Daniel Duku's lawyers has come to the Attorney General Department to plead with them that he is ready to refund 15.2 million Ghana cedis, which is equivalent to almost $7.5 million plus interest. And you know, sometimes when we talk about corruption issues, corruption is a great enemy to everybody in our country. Corruption is our greatest enemy. Our youth are being mistreated. Look at there's an issue of a lady who has suffered from the pouring of acid on her face in Saudi Arabia. She just went there to look for a job to feed herself and her family. There's an issue of other Ghanaians being abused in Kuwait, in Qatar. Some of them are even working for as low as 800 Ghana cedis and as low as 1,000 or 1,200 Ghana cedis. They just went there because they lack jobs. They do not have jobs to do. And you know, we created this avenue for us to use this avenue to create jobs for ourselves. So sometimes you sit down and wonder, what kind of people do we employ as leaders? Do we give them opportunity as leaders to lead us? It seems we give opportunity to animals. How can you alone consume money? Created or an amount of money that has been put in place for a lot of people, over 20,000 people to benefit, and just one person, you alone, assuming it is true that you even stole the 15 million Ghana cedis, which is $7.5 million. Then look, how could you be such wicked to your own country, and you know, some of us are all Christians. We are all Muslims. We go to church, we go to the mosque, and we worship. I mean, none of these religions teaches us to be corrupt. So I wonder, the kind of people we are. And when these people go to church, they are being hailed in church. They are seen as the best worshippers, because when we are supposed to give offering, they give the biggest amount. When the pastors need cars, they buy cars for them. Such a criminal, such a wicked person, stealing 15 million and over Ghana cedis, almost $8 million. Meant for, sometimes you wonder when you go and check salaries of these CEOs. Some of them earn more than 10,000, 15, 20, 25,000. Even before this government came in, some of them were earning about 75,000 Ghana cedis a month, more, 3 times or even 4 times more than what the president earns. And still, these people steal from the state. You wonder the kind of animals we give them jobs. When you say this, people think that you are just somewhere and you are attacking your country, or you are just selling bad news about your country. But if it's even still 1 Ghana cedis, you've stolen money meant for roads for somebody to benefit, meant for health care for someone to benefit. You've stolen money that is supposed to be used to make sure that some people get jobs. And if these people do not have jobs, those ministers are working with bodyguards, police escorts. They live in plush estates. When those young men do not get jobs and women, they attack with the vulnerable ones. If you struggle and make your ends meet and construct about 3 or 5 bedroom house, they think you are rich. You have some small car, you'll be there in the night and they'll come and attack you. Because these people have protection. They have security protection. They live in security zones, plush estates, gated communities. So you, the vulnerable one, you will be affected. Sometimes I just wonder how some people think. When we are tackling issues of corruption, it becomes NPP NDC. You, this useless young man, this NPP NDC that has made you unemployed. That is why you have the chance, or you have the time to fight somebody who is fighting corruption. If you have a job, you wouldn't even have the time to even stay on the internet, or maybe stay on Facebook or other platforms to be insulting and chatting and fighting against somebody, texting and replying over 50 times for more than hours. When they come honorable, when they give you 100 cedis, you think honorable is the best man in the world. Please wise up. We should chase these crazy ball heads out. We should demand accountability. We should fight corruption together. If they won't fight it, we should fight it. Don Candy TV, please subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that anytime we upload videos, you're going to have access, or you're going to have first-time information or first-hand information. Share the videos for others to also have a feel of what we do here. This is Don Candy TV. This video or this news is brought to you by Adetu Hub, producers of quality shea butter, producers of quality and tasteful groundnut paste, and producers of pure and natural honey, and also 000'S hair bonnet, producers of quality hair bonnets from quality silk material. Think of this issue. Daniel Duku. And when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former president, is talking, sometimes you just wonder where he was as a president. We gave you our country. We took care of you, yourself, your children, your wife. And even after that, we gave you ex gratia. We just make sure that you don't even think. The only thing you do is to think about our country, govern our country for us. That's why we give you better salary and provide all those incentives for you. Yes, when you do your Facebook lives, when you go live on Twitter, address this issue. Your own appointee Daniel Duku has accepted that he stole state funds and is going to refund 15.2 million Ghana cedis to the state. John Dramani Mahama, this is a challenge to you. This is a challenge to you. Tackle issues from your own house, your in-house. Daniel Duku, your own appointee, somebody you appointed to take charge of a state agency, has stolen 15.2 million Ghana cedis and is ready to refund with interest. He is ready to refund with interest. It's so ridiculous. Can you think of this? Can you think of this? So you John Dramani Mahama, we gave you our country for you to bring in thieves, a gang of thieves, and you being the head, to come and steal from us. enrich yourselves. Yes, that is what you came to do. Because you personally, you wanted to give 56% of our bauxite, that is worth $250 billion to your brother. Yes, to your brother, your blood brother. You nearly, or you even gave it when you, luckily for the state, you gave it to him at the latter part when you have lost the elections and it couldn't go through parliamentary system. If Parliament had approved this issue, and you had a majority in Parliament then, so if Parliament had approved this issue, I'm telling you for a fact, your brother would have been richer, over $150 billion worth of bauxite. And clearly, when that bauxite is refined, the price or the value is times 2.5, or almost times 3. So almost $450 billion. You'd have been richer than even Bill Gates, or even most of the top, about 10 top. Your wealth would have been like equivalent to 10 top, richest people in the world. Yes, this is the man who says he's coming back again. I'm not in politics, but we are going to vote in 2020. So let's make sure we sit down and analyze who is going to help us, who thinks about the nation, who sits down and think about our country, Ghana, who sits and think about our country. Gentlemen, the issue of venture capital is so appalling that there is one lady who called her husband's friends. She called her husband's friends that yes, there's a useless country or stupid country called Ghana, and we have useless money, cheap money just coming. And her husband's friends came to their office at the venture capital, and they called in a registrar from the registrar general department, registered businesses for those people on that day. They did everything for them, and after registering the businesses, they approved loans. They sat down and wrote for grants or loans to set up or to start businesses, and they were approved for them just the same day, and the funds were transferred to them because the head, which is Danuduku, was corrupt and a thief. So his subordinates were all also thieves. They saw that if my boss is stealing, I should also steal. And the same day they approved this loan. And when these guys went to take the money, they shared it with the wife of their friend. They shared it in terms of percentage. They went to withdraw the money and they gave her her part that same day. So you could see this thing happened within just 2 to 4 hours. Create, loot, and share. That is the kind of government John Dramani Mahama practiced in our country. The Mills Mahama government. They just came in to steal. Yes, and they got a better part of us because that was the time we discovered oil in commercial quantities. Yes, and they got it and they stole. That's why they give money to people like Alfred Agbesi Woyomi. So if you're a Ghanaian and you don't want your money to be used in such a useless manner, to be given to people like Alfred Agbesi Woyomi, that $36 million could have created jobs for so many. Well, the Commander Sugar Factory it even cost us $35 million. So we gave something equivalent to the same to Alfred Agbesi Woyomi. These are the people we once gave our country to. It's so appalling. They just came to create, loot, and share. They did not even create anything. The wealth was there and they came to steal and share among themselves. They came to steal and share among themselves. Hill's Hair Bonnet, producers of quality silk hair bonnets, please do not use nets, no more in use. Now ladies have to use quality hair bonnets to make them, it makes you look attractive at home to your partner. Guys, buy some for your wives, your girlfriends, and your fiancés. And also, they took our producers of natural and quality shea butter. You can use it for your skin. Give you quality skin, you don't get any skin disease. And also, you can also get quality and natural honey from them. Yes, if you give it to your kids, it's going to help them and open their brains to study well, give them retentive memory. And also, they produce quality and tasteful groundnut paste. Yes, you can smear it in your bread to have breakfast or dinner, and also you can use it to prepare your groundnut soup and other products. Please, their numbers are on the screen. When you contact them, wherever you are, they are going to get in touch with you. Hill's Hair Bonnets and Adetu Hub. Yes, so this is the issue of venture capital. Daniel Dupu, who was the CEO then, went to court on Friday and told the judge that, or his lawyers told the judge that he has accepted 2 refund 15.2 million Ghana cedis with interest. This is the man who pleaded not guilty to the charges. The 6 people are facing about 86 charges. So even on that day, the judge should have even sent him on remand. You said you are not guilty. You've not done anything. Now you have accepted that you were corrupt. You stole state money. So look at the number of young men who have been denied access to jobs, or even those who had ideas. They've been denied access to create their own jobs. Some of them needed just $1,000 US, and some $2,000, $3,000. And that's 5,000 cedis, 10,000 cedis. They could have started even a poultry farming. Maybe 500 beds. When you get to about 1,000, 1,500, you need extra hands. You could have employed 3 or 4 people amongst them, or plus them, making about 5 employees. So if we have even about 1,000 young men doing something in each region, each of our 16 regions, making about 16,000, automatically we've ended unemployment from about 16,000 young men and women. And as time goes on, they will be employing people. By the time you realize, we've created about 100 to 200,000 jobs. This is how we build nation. China says, in the next 20 years, I want to make 20% or 10% of my people to become multi-millionaires. 10% of the Chinese population is 140 million people. And see the jobs they are going to create. That's why they have jobs. They over billions, over 1.4 billion, but nobody lacks job. They are working because somebody got easy access to loans and started something and employed someone. These plates and toys and the things that our people go there to bring, some of them have been doing it in their homes. They live in a story building, maybe the down floor, they've turned that place into a small factory. A man and his family. Plates, ceramics, small machine, they just put a clay on it and they make it, they paint, and we just fly and ship them in and out. Tiles. These things are made with small, they call them cottage industries. You set them up with small amounts of money. Why are we doing this to our own selves? We are our own enemies. So I'm saying that the young men, the youth who get the courage to even walk on the desert and try to move through on the Mediterranean Sea to get to Europe, use that courage to face your leaders. Modified desert in chasing leaders. We should use that to chase our leaders. We should face them, because when we are walking in the desert, you can meet tigers, lions. People have been there and they've died. On the high seas, your boat can capsize, a whale, a shark, and whatever animal can attack you. But you still had the courage to even travel at night, at dawn. Use that courage to face your leaders in your country. Corruption is our number one enemy. Let's eradicate it. They are not going to do it unless we force them to do it. Let's chase the crazy bald heads out. This is Don Candy TV. Subscribe and press the notification bell. Thank you.